Students are getting a history lesson on wheels this week through a traveling educational experience. So it's called the Mobile Museum of Tolerance, a giant bus with a theater inside. It's led by a tour guide that empowers students to speak up against racism, bullying, and intolerance. And today, the bus made an appearance at the Western School District in Barrie and was in Pleasant Hill earlier this week.
So we've been doing programs with the middle school and high school students talking about civil rights and social media literacy. We did the Anne Frank program yesterday as well in Pleasant Hill. So just visiting a few of the local schools throughout the week and talking to the kids about history and how they can make a difference in the world.
And the Mobile Museum is set to hit the middle school in Kinderhook tomorrow and will have its last stop in Griggsville on Friday.